So I've got Joe Norris from Get Your Tips Out, and today's video is about the champion hurdle tips. So first and foremost, Joe, who do you think will win the race?
I think State Man has to be the most likely winner. You look at the form, I think he's impossible to try and get beat. I mean, the only blip on his record is getting beat by Constitution Hill in this last year. Other than that, he's faultless. I know he can sometimes look a bit workmanlike. I've said in previous videos, I don't think he's going to be that impressive in this, but I just think he gets the job done. I think for many people, it will be the Lossy Mouth State Man double to sort of start the festival.
So okay, then let's take out State Man for the race. Let's do a bet without the favourite in the race. Who do you think? Or straight forecast, like State Man wins. Who do you think gets second place then?
Yeah, so my feeling on this, obviously for me, Irish Point should be in the stayers. They've only switched back for this now because Constitution Hill's out, and I feel like they've got a good chance of picking up second for prize money. But for me, I think he might try and actually win the race and end up not even finishing second. I think Iberico Lord is the value bet to come second. Now, it was 7-2 without the favourite just a couple of days ago. I hesitated, did back it, and now it's 3-1 tops, and it's 5-2 in some places. It looks like there's quite a lot of money coming for Iberico Lord. You know, you look at his record. He's won 2 of his last 3. He obviously won the Greatwood, which was a good effort. He blew out at Ascot, but I just think he had excuses that day. Then back at Newbury last time, he won the Betfair Hurdle, and he won that really well. He stayed on really well. I think he'll be the one finishing. I think State Man will be away and gone, but I think even 3-1 without market is a good bet.
Actually, I also not massive kind of confident on because of Henderson's form at the moment. So I think Irish Point gets second. I know it's a boring kind of straight forecast statement, Irish Point, but I just feel like they're head and shoulders above the rest. And the main bit is the niggling feeling of is Henderson back in form or not? Do you know what I mean? So it's kind of that part where I'd probably just stick. I don't know what the straight forecast double is. It's probably even money or shade of odds on or something like that. But I think that could be a good place. What's Irish Point without the favourite?
Irish Point without is out to 7-4 now.
See, that's a good price. That
I mean, you know, if you're keen on Irish Point running well, you've got to say that's a big price.
Yeah, I mean, I feel he's got Iberico Lord's got £16 to find. If it was a handicap race,
I know
he'd be getting £16. And I know it doesn't always work that way, but you kind of look at the value then to say 7-4 for a horse to beat. For mine to beat yours, if they're the only two really that's probably got a chance of coming second.
Yeah.
And I've got £16 in hand. Normally that'd be, if I've got £16 in hand on in a listed race or whatever, there'd be 1-3, 2-7 or something. So I just feel like it's...
Yeah, I just think you've got to look at how the race is going to set up though as well. Like,
yeah. No, I get your point, and I get that he will go hard because he's a dour stayer. Yeah. He's going to try to go and take State Man on. And I get if State Man's gone, as he already ran his race, and then Iberico Road comes and chins Irish Point on the line. It's a great point, and you're getting better odds than I am. You're getting the 3-1 shout. I do get it, and I think 3-1 to be fair is a good shout. I think there's only them two that could possibly come second, so for certain ones who back kind of short price, like you could back them both and still be in profit, like. But I just feel because of this £16 in hand that Irish Point could be a good bet. Double him up with T Hooper in the stayers.
I mean, I think what we do agree on is that the 3 we've mentioned, State Man, Irish Point, and Iberico Lord, they're head and shoulders above the others, like. You know, you got Not So Sleepy, Nemean Lion, Lucia. None of them are going to be anywhere near good enough to win this. I mean, the Henderson point, it is a good point. Like, we're going to know how his horses are running after the Supreme. He's got Jericho de Repene. He's got couple in the handicap, so we'll have a better sort of gauge on where he's at. But yeah, I think it's either Irish Point or Iberico Lord for second. Yeah,
I also think I slightly blinkered myself because, like, I'm hoping I've done a good bet on Gordon Elliott without Willie Mullins in the top trainer and stuff like that. So sometimes I'm being quietly skewed by Gordon Elliott, who's got probably a better chance. My heart's saying it because I've backed Gordon Elliott, maybe, but I just think he is. It's 7-4. I think he's a good price. I thought you might have said he's a shade of odds on.
Well, I mean, Bet Victor are 7-4, and then you got Sky Bet 11-8. Ball Sports are 10-11. So that shows you, you know, they're taking a Bet Victor are taking a real stance against Irish Point, which is actually refreshing to see.
Yeah. So let us know, anyone watching this, let us know who you think will win the race. Do you think State Man can be beat? Let us know in the comment section. Do you think there's any others that are a good each way shout in the race? Let us know your tips for the Champion Hurdle 2024.